Hey, Bronze Leaders, welcome back. Did you guys see that new intro? I spent like 8 hours doing it. No, it's really, I spent like 5. It was a lot of hours. Hope you enjoyed it, cause it took a really long time, and I'm proud of it. So you know, that's really, anyway. Moving on. Last time we went to the factory, the bandit camp. They call themselves lawmen, but they're bandits. And we were tasked with finding a guy who, or three guys who were supposed to come out here and do something. They disappeared. But also there's that guy that's dying at the bandit camp, and he needs a doctor. And we just so happen to be right next to a doctor's house here. I don't know how we're gonna convince him. It's probably gonna involve violence. Hopefully he just agrees. So he's kind of, you know, involved doing his own thing here. You again, huh? Feeling low? Listen, I need your help. Dr. Mitian checks your pulse, your blood pressure, even your irises. He finally steps away looking disappointed. You're already healthy, young man. Please only visit me if it's a true emergency. Well, first off, I have withdrawal. And I think you should maybe be able to determine that, right? I should not just look healthy. There's some serious stuff. I have a patient. He looked surprised. Why are you referring to yourself in the third person? No, I'm not talking about myself. There's a badly wounded man dying in the factory. You gotta help him. He takes a step back from you. His face is contorted with disgust. Absolutely not. I'm a medic, not a mob doc. You honestly believe I will help someone who helped make our village hell on earth? We can't do strength. I really don't think I have personality. I think we're gonna have to settle on intellect here, again. But there's a human life at risk. I swear by Apollo, the healer Asclepiad, in the name of Panacea and Hygeia. The doctor looks at you with surprise in his eyes. You may as well swear by Zeus himself. I'm a doctor, not an ancient Greek. Why are you saying these words? Because these are the words of the International Medic's Oath. No wonder you didn't recognize them, doctor. You've lost your way. The doctor looks at you with an ironic smile, which soon fades. Doctor's now starting to consider your words. Young man, Soviet doctors never gave such oaths, and I doubt Western doctors swear by ancient pagan gods as well. But still, I understand what your sentiment meant. And now I believe that you were right all along. It's my duty as a medic to help those in need of my services, no matter who they are. Go into the bandit camp right now, and I'll follow you soon. I just need to pack my medical supplies. Thank you for not making me murder you. Because that would, well, not murder, but take by force and then murder. I'm just happy he agreed, because that was gonna end up being one of those, like, well, guess it's time for you to get stabbed to help you make the right choice. And I don't wanna, you know, I don't wanna, but it's what I'm prepared to do. Let's see, how are we doing on... Health is not bad. We're still in withdrawal. We need to fix that at some point. That's fine. Yeah. One of these areas, it may have been this one. Or maybe this town? Uh-oh. Oh, it's a caravan. Caravan, yeah, meat. Oh, please. Please have something that I can use. Hello, everybody. You all have guns. You seem important. Ask the boss. Okay, are you the boss? Which one of you is the boss? All right, okay. You see a large man smoking a huge cigar. That is a cigarette? He blows the smoke in your direction. This seems to be a common theme, blowing smoke on people while spitting on the ground. Judging by his mannerism, he's the head of the caravan. Hey, you want something to buy? Yeah, I actually do. Let's see what you got, buddy. He has a gun. Ooh, and a horned smelt. And a photo. And some rubles. But mostly the gun. Wow. You need 4 strength, which we would have, but pistols. You need 60 pistols. Okay, hold on. So, is pistols really what we want? Yeah, I mean, our pistols and SMGs are 50. Our rifles and shotguns are 20. That is what we kind of decided. Okay, that's what we're doing. I mean, the damage isn't great on it for being a gun. It's 5 to 12. That knife, that quality knife that we had seen a while ago, was like 4 to 10. But we need a gun. We need a gun. So let's see if we can get together enough money to take this pistol. What can we give him? I think we gotta give him the gun. Okay. What else can we take from him that will be worth something that's not gonna... I mean, drugs are always useful, right? We can always use some drugs. The logs are gonna be too heavy. Canned meat's not bad. And also this weighs 4, so actually I think we'll be pretty okay. A brick of soap? Do you have anything that's like 10 exactly? 11. Okay. Oh, we're over. We're encumbered. Fuck. Okay. Let's see what we can do about this. We're over encumbered by almost 2 kilos. Let's put that there. Ooh, we have 1 bullet. Is that true? Wait, what kind of bullets does it take? 9mm. 7 suits 2.9. Oh no, we have 25. No, we'll be okay. Yeah, we have plenty of ammo. Okay, I guess let's just eat some of this stuff. Canned meat would be good to get rid of. I wonder if I could... Oh, what? He has a Molotov? I mean, I would really love to steal that stimulant, but I'm pretty sure... Oh, this is the caravan leader. I could steal the gun back? It's really unlikely. It's super unlikely that I can, but I'm gonna try it. Wait, actually, let's get unencumbered first. What can we do? Glass bottles? Yeah. Let's drop, like, 3 of these? How close? We're 0.1... Drop 1. Perfect. Not encumbered anymore. Try to steal our rifle back, because it's rightfully ours. Okay. He's watching us, apparently. I mean, he's not watching very well, because I'm pickpocketing him literally right now. Devil's weed. Ooh, you have some devil's weed, huh? Those are mine. Also these? Okay. He has a homemade grenade. I would love to steal the homemade grenade. Did I already try stealing from this guy? I didn't think I had, but now I don't want to try because I'm not actually sure. Okay. We met up with a caravan. We got a pistol, finally. Oh, you can... It has a reload action. Okay. Well, we should reload that before we... well, too late. I was gonna say we should do that, before we... Oh, what just happened? Oh, it's night. Okay. I got worried there for a second that something bad had happened. Okay. Let's go into the factory. Doctor should be here. We're saving that guy's life. I feel like we're doing a lot of good here. Oh, that's interesting. I don't remember that. I don't remember these areas glowing like this. Does that mean that over here back in that other episode that I had actually just walked right through something here? I walked in front, and I pointed out, I thought it was those. Oh. Huh. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, it's probably just, you can't see it. Probably was still just invisible radiation. Okay, so let's go talk to this guy in here. Hopefully the doctor will be able to save his life, and we'll get fucking paid. Hey, Doc. Because I see a real-life doctor, a pre-war doctor. Lift up your shirt. Now turn your head and cough. Are you gonna stick me with that needle or what? I need meds. Oh, is this gonna be, hey, I need, like, blah, 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 you need to go get it? I'm a doctor, not a slave to your craving for drugs. Just kidding. Alright, what do we got? Can we save him? The wound was sutured by a blind man? Look at all this disgusting pus. I mean... Is it that bad? Well, look, man. The bad news is you're gonna die. The good news is... Maybe not today. Oh, wait, there's like a surgery happening. Don't whimper, I'm a doctor, not a preschool teacher. Oh, he's just gonna keep making that joke, huh? The shot will take away your fever. Did we save him? I mean, it seems like he saved him. Alright, all I'm interested in is what we get for this. Time to stitch you up. Sounds like everything's going well and the doctor didn't get murdered or anything. Did he give him any anesthetic or did he just go for it? Yo! It's probably more like yow, but I read it as yo. Yo! Like when you see someone you haven't seen in a while. But that's probably not when he, Ready. 300 EXP, hell yeah. Never thought I'd be helping these kind of people of my own free will, although people are people, so why should it be? Why should us and these bandits get along so awfully? So we're different professions and different creeds, all of us different people have the same needs for medical attention. Good stance, doctor. That stance got you not murdered. It happens, young man. Now let me do my job. Can't you see I'm busy? Soon I'll be going back to the village. We'll talk there. Don't worry about my safety either. The local banditry promised me an escort? Hell yeah. You go, dude. I'm better, man. I'm really better. Only thing now is I'm sleepy all the time. Must be the medicine. But I think I'm gonna be okay, you know? Thanks. And thank the doctor for me. I never thought someone would help me out like that, but... Hey, you need a reward, right? Sure you do, buddy. Check the table near the bed. I asked the boys to put all my stuff inside of it. It's all yours, man. All of it. And he drifts off. So we talked to this guy before. Oh, no, he doesn't really have anything new to say. All this stuff? Okay, but I'm gonna be encumbered immediately after I take it, so... We'll take those. We'll take the bullets. Take the rado. And that... that is gonna be too much. Can't take any of the other stuff. That's the best we can do for now. Okay, so that's done. I do have a gun, which is great. What now? We need to go do the quest for the bandit leader. I don't remember what his name is. Let's check this. Dan. It was like Dan Denisovich. Dennis Denisovich. Asked me to find out the fate of the 3 brothers that he sent to a certain hamlet called the Maiden Spring Farm. Oh. Oh, I thought it was actually a Trodnoye, but it's not. Where is this farm? Oh. Wait, that's Krasnoznimene. Krasnoznimene. Oh, whoa, there it is, there it is. Okay, yeah, I haven't been there yet, so let's go. We'll make a quick stop here on our way down there. Shouldn't be much of an issue. And then we'll hit up this house. And then we'll go straight there. Yeah. I like this plan. I'd really like to get rid of my withdrawal. So if anyone has anti-withdrawal drugs, I would really, really like them. What is this? Did I miss this truck the first time I was here? Just entirely, or is this new? We're watching you? Watching me what? Steal your truck? Hold on. It's locked. You can't break the lock. Well, that's really unfortunate because I was really hoping to break the lock. This guy has like okay. I think I'm gonna have to up my pickpocket to like some very, very high number. Because I fail, I don't know, 90%, 95%, and I already upped it too. Yeah. Oh, this is cure from withdrawal, and it's fucking expensive. Oh, no. Is he the only one that I can barter with? Oh, yeah, that's the guy that's smoking weed. And I'm fairly certain I tried to steal from all of these people. Okay. I really need that drug, but 1,000 is so expensive. Is it even reasonably possible that we could get there? We'd have to give him basically everything, I think. Let's just see. Yeah, Meat's actually worth like a fairly decent amount. Okay, no, we could do this. I'm not gonna have rad resistance, but well, what are you gonna do, right? I don't have a ton of batteries. The arrows are actually worth quite a bit. The batteries exactly. Give him, hold on. 1240. We're gonna get rid of a lot of our stuff, but oh my goodness. Oh, thank the Lord. Okay. So we have no more money, but on the plus side, we're not suffering from withdrawal. The bad news is going to be when I use another stim pack and immediately become addicted again. I may have to look into a perk that prevents that. Okay, there is a car right there. Because I'm passing right by, like, I can't just pass right by it, right? Let's go check it out. All right, what do we got? What do we got? We got a car that drove into a ditch. Kind of looking around. Oh, okay. There's a guy out there. Is there anyone out here? Is there any reason why I would check this car for anything? Okay, there is some stuff here. I have a gun. If anyone's thinking about doing anything funny, scrap metal. Okay. That seemed like the only thing I could get there. Let's go talk to this guy. Seems harmless enough, maybe. Hey, buddy. Wow, yep, he looks like a guy that lives out here in a tent. The old bearded man smirks at you. Before you manage to start a conversation, the old hermit welcomes you. Hello, brother. The spirits warned me about your arrival, but I didn't believe them. It's not often that I get visitors here. Did you stumble upon my humble residence by mistake? Or have you come to visit me from a previous life? That's how I imagine he sounds. He has a perfect quality knife. For only 92? Yo, that's like a great deal, my guy. Are you a wizard? What's that now? What do you mean? There are spirits everywhere. In this stick, in a pine cone, in a myrmic? What is a myrmic? Look under a sleeping dog's tail, and surely enough, you'll find a spirit there. Now that I've decided to become a hermit, a spiritual man, it's my duty to notice them everywhere and to respect them. Talk about your previous life. The man turns a little pale, his voice filled with noticeable sadness when he says, Don't even remind me. I was a horrible gangster, a robber. Thank the Great Spirit I haven't killed anyone that I can recall. But I've broken plenty of faces and even more kneecaps in my day. I'm ashamed of it now. That's why I became a hermit. I mean, you aren't one of the people who I've done wrong to, are you? Because there's no point in getting revenge now. I'm a pacifist. I'm practically a monk. Yeah, I don't think so. I even cut off my index fingers so I can never pull a trigger again. The man shows you his hands. His index fingers are bent and glued to his palms with scotch tape. That's... they're not cut off. Well, I'm not a psycho to cut off my own fingers for real. But while my scotch tape is holding my fingers taped to my palms, I won't be able to harm anyone. Clever, but I'm gonna get going, because... you have all kinds of problems. I'm gonna try to steal this, and then if not, I will pay for it. Oh my god. One day I'll steal something, and it'll be great, it'll be glorious, and I won't have to, like, spend money in order to get it. Ooh. Let's give him some of these, like, what? How much does one give us? Okay, give... Do I have anything just worth, like... Nope! I could give him a... No, I can't give him that. Looks like my best choice is just give him another bullet. We're trading in bullets in the Wasteland, as our ancestors would have had it. Trade. Perfect. Say hi to the spirits for me. Oh, wait, that was me. Say hi to the spirits for me. You crazy old man. Okay, so we got a new knife. So this knife's, the damage was 2 to 8. This is 4 to 10, which is way better. I doubt our old knife is going to really sell for anything, but hey, you know what? I'm glad that we did this. Where am I? I could have sworn I didn't... Oh, we had to run all the way down there. Well, I mean, we're here. Why don't we just leave from this way instead? You dummy. Okay, we did that, so let's cross here. We'll probably have a random encounter before we get all the way over to this farm. It's kind of hard to tell what... Oh, that's interesting. Oh, look at that. There's a whole crashed plane. Oh! Okay. You're being followed by a small pack of hungry wolves. If you don't do anything, they will surely attack you. Do we think we could handle some wolves? Let's try. It depends on how many there are, but we might be able to handle it. Oh, that is too many wolves. That is too many wolves. I cannot handle 4 wolves. We're out. Later, boys. I mean, that was really convenient. The exit was right there. I'm not about to throw down with 4 wolves. If it was 2 wolves, I think we could have done it. Okay, I don't know what we're getting into here. This is new. Okay, okay. Guy with a gun. Let's go talk to him first. A shy-looking ginger. Why? Okay, first off, he doesn't have red hair. Secondly, why couldn't you just say redhead? Jerks as you approach him and cautiously waves hello as if he's afraid to anger or provoke you. Magnifying glass? That's interesting. Oh, hey, did you come for the moonshine? Yes? Petrovic just made some fresh one. To be honest, I stumbled upon this by chance. The man looks around as if searching for support and turns back to you cautiously. So you didn't come to buy moonshine then? Just for information, we're brewing it here ourselves. You can buy it if you want. Ask Petrovich, he's in the house. There. You're way too cowardly for a guardsman, my friend. You need to be braver. The man shrugs tiredly and looks at you with deep sadness in his eyes. This is what I'm like. It can't be helped. But that's what the times are now. Scary times. One has to stay vigilant, always. Keep looking around. Otherwise, you may be stabbed to death. There are all sorts of evil people walking about. Times aren't scary at all. On the contrary, life is beginning to normalize. One could have gotten stabbed at all times in history. Now is no exception. True. You could get stabbed at any point. You're right. The roads are full of perils. It's either criminals or wild animals there. And there are no wild animals. There are plenty of different beasts. At all times, people either praise the past or hope for the bright future. I mean, now is really no exception, but... No, he's right. He's right. I'm terrified to leave the town. Exactly! That's what I'm talking about! It's as if everyone has gone mental, a careless word, and they attack you, or even try to kill you. As for the wild animals, it's best not to think of them at all when dusk comes, or else they'll come after you. God forbid, of course. The man shrugs and sighs at his thoughts that are mostly probably pretty grim. Or maybe he sighs for no reason at all. It's hard to tell. Well, how are things going? Well, there are always plenty of moonshine appreciators. We've done nothing to complain about. Drinking is the main local pastime. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I like to have a few drinks myself occasionally, so there. You can feel the shy man won't tell you much. Well, let me hear the rumors. Well, I just don't know much. I've not heard anything. Okay. Tell me about this place. Well, it's a nice place. What's there to say? We live here, that's all. Okay. What are you doing here? I'm just guarding the gates? The yard too. Okay, well, super talkative. I appreciate your time. I'm gonna stand here and try to rob you. What would I want to steal? Diesel. Ooh, I would like to steal that. And then because we succeeded for once in a blue moon, I will also take a magnifying glass. And because we succeeded on that too, also this lantern battery. Okay, well, we had a good run, boys. Cool tattoo, bro. Hold on, I'm trying to... No, I thought maybe he looked like someone. A man around 35 years old is standing in front of you. He's quickly peeling potatoes. His moody face covered in stubble is frozen in a thoughtful expression. You can see sadness in his eyes. As you approach him, he disengages from his thoughts and notices you. He has tobacco, not much else. The man eyes you indifferently and looks away. Well, hello. Go on then. Maybe you'll kill my boredom. Tell me about this place. There's nothing much to tell. We've renovated an abandoned hut and now we brew moonshine here with the men. The business is going quite well. We're getting more clients. There's nothing to complain about. How about the nuclear fallout everywhere? That's just something off the top of my dome piece that maybe you could complain about. Interesting sentence. How's life? I'm just living my life. I help men with everything. Right now, I'm peeling potatoes for the moonshine. After that, Petrovic and I will start brewing. In general, it's not really interesting work, but it's easy and calm at least. You know what? Tell me about Petrovic. The man coughs in his fist, confused, and glances at you briefly. Some questions you have. He's nearby. Okay, fucking Yoda. He's nearby, standing by the moonshine still. Talk to him yourself. I hate discussing people behind their backs. Okay, that's fair. Can't argue with that, honestly. I imagine you, I'm gonna steal your single... Okay. It may just have most to do with positioning. Like, maybe you're not entirely behind the target, so it's just gonna fail automatically, something like that. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Hello, that guy. I don't want to talk to you yet, but an old man with an eye patch on his left eye standing in front of you. He's wiping an empty glass bottle with an important look, turning it in his hands as if he's looking for the stains he's missed. The bottle is sparkling clean. As he notices you, the man puts down his bottle and gives you a short nod as a greeting. A sparkle of curiosity appears in his eye for a mere second before extinguishing. In a screechy, uneven due to his age but still confident voice, he pronounces, "Ah, fresh face. Did you come to get our stuff? Get your loot out. We got a barter system here. We exchange moonshine for other goods, although we can sell it for money too if you have any." Alright, well, let's see what you got. Empty bottles, moonshine. It'll give you -1 attention, -1 dexterity, +1 to luck, -1 endurance, +1 strength, minus radiation, more toxic. Damn. I don't really want any moonshine, but maybe you could answer some questions. It looks like your natural charm isn't enough to have a desired effect on this uncompromising old man. He shakes his head. Okay, well, you're busy doing your own thing. Pickpocket. I'm definitely behind him. I would like a bottle of moonshine. I'm going to steal 1 bottle. I'm going to steal 2 bottles. Okay. I got lucky with the 1 bottle, I think. Oh, what is this? Oh, there's a person in here. Are they sleeping? Here's an alarm clock and scrap metal. Scrap metal's always useful. You're sleeping! Oh, that's upsetting. I would like to take all of the stuff on that shelf. Oh, there's another person in here. Herbal mix I just don't need. What is this? You take a photo. I stole their photo. Probably not much use. A dynamite stick? He has a dynamite stick? 14 to 20 damage? Okay. Listen, if you're sleeping, you should not be able to see that I'm trying to steal dynamite from you. I take tea. And salt. And more salt. Thanks for the free tea and salt. I'm gonna rob your dumpster on my way out the door, and it was good to meet you all. What? Why do you have all this crap in here? You realize that's worth money, right? You guys are the worst. Oh, there's another guy right here. I mean, they have guns. Moonshine. Okay, next level, I'm putting any points I need into pistols to get it up to the right level. And then everything else I'm putting into pickpocket. Just, it's what I gotta do. Well, we know where to get moonshine now. So that probably will come in handy, I'm sure. Let's go ahead and drop a save real quick. We haven't done any combat yet, but I'm certain it's coming up soon. Meet the caravanners! Okay, so... we met a caravan not that long ago. when we traded for the pistol. But I guess my question would be, if I attempt to steal from this guy, is it any different? I mean, he's a different person. But let's just say, what I mean is, like, let's just say this specific caravan with this guy with his goods. If I try to steal from him and then leave and then come back and let's say it's the same guy, does that count towards my 2 steals? Or would it be like, this is a new caravan and we just reused, you know, an asset or something? He does have 9mm rounds, which is useful to me. Let me see if I can get behind him. I'm going to try to steal the ammo because, I mean, the money would be useful. Damn it. Damn it. Give me the tire. I'm assuming standing right in front of this guy just gets me caught. Okay. Yeah. Of course. Of course. I steal the Molotov right in front of that guy. What is... Locked. Your cart is locked? Excuse me? Unlock. You can't break the lock. Alright, well, it's been great talking with you guys. Really been useful. Lots of good information here. I mean, I got a Molotov. I'm not mad that I own a Molotov now. I mean, that's just... Does a lot of damage, too. Okay, so let's go in here. Alright, let's figure out what happened to those 3 guys that were supposed to be here. This should put us on real good terms with the, Where am I? Oh, I was just really... That whole area was just very dark. Whoa, whoa, I didn't want to start talking, but apparently we're talking. A tall, lean lad, about 17 years old, stands at the gate of the farm hidden behind the fence. He lifts his rifle in an uncertain gesture, hitting himself on the cheek with its huge wooden buttstock. Dude, you shouldn't be holding that gun. Stay where you are, man, or I'll shoot. You don't have the guts to pull. Measure the lad with your eyes in silence. The guy looks around in fear and lifts his rifle slightly. It's hard to understand what he aims at. The heavy barrel is dancing in his trembling hands, pointing to your chest, then to your head, then under your feet. What's that? Why are you silent? Give me a single reason not to shoot you. Because I'm a simple traveler and wish you no evil? Actually, to be honest, is this a better... Failure. You won't talk me around. Listen, get out while you still can. No, you gotta listen, man. Some guys have sent me here to ask about a group of missing people. The guy looks around in fear and quickly turns back to you. What people? You think it's a guest house? There's no one but my family here. Well, listen. The guys who sent me here, they think otherwise. Group, I'm telling you. You're harping on like a parrot. There's no one here. Never was. Come in if you want. Ask Father himself. No one's passed or stopped by. You are too nervous for a person who doesn't understand what I'm talking about. He looks at you suspiciously. Your conversational skills clearly fail to impress him. I've no time to chat. I think I'll do just that. Okay, so we're going to go in and talk to the father, I guess. We're just looking around the outside here first. So it looks like it's one building and then a couple of smaller sheds. And they have some crops out here with nothing else it looks like going on. Yeah. I mean, you know we're gonna. I tried. Before we talk to him, let's pickpocket him. Antidote's worth a lot, and he'll keep it. You see a sturdy, broad-shouldered man in his 40s. He's wearing a long, hand-embroidered shirt and homespun trousers, girt with a rope. Girt? I have never heard that word. His face hasn't seen a razor for quite a while. It looks sullen, unfriendly, and hardened by long days at work. attention. However, everyday chores are not the only thing that's left a trace on his face. You see his eyes are full of some inexplicable sadness. Nothing but a true grief could have caused this, and the man notices you're staring at him and snorts, annoyed. I don't know what stories my offspring have told you, or what you've told to make him let you in, out of ignorance, but we don't like travelers here. We're not a guest house, so spit it out and let's say goodbye to each other. Relax, man. If you don't start prying first, I will mind my own business. Let's just talk. The farmer stares at you for several long seconds, then casts a quick glance towards the shed, where a rusty scythe is waiting in the wings, rested upon the unpolished door. He does a quick calculation in his mind and only speaks after. Don't try to scare me. Hold yourself together and maybe we'll have a chat indeed. Attention, there's not much fun in this place. I can see you're a big and happy family, but why are you so sad? For some reason, your remark hurts the farmer. He answers through gritted teeth, never letting his piercing gaze off of you. What do you suggest I do? Pull a stunt? We're trying to run a farm here, in case you haven't noticed, and it's not as if there are plenty of workers. One pair of man's hands for the entire household. The farmer looks askance at the lad hunched up at the gate, who, neglecting every Warcraft rule, leans on the rifle as if it were a crutch, or uses the barrel to draw some patterns in the dirt. Damn. Well, that's clear. It's not for anyone. It's not easy for anyone these days, but maybe something happened. The fact that you're concerned about his problem doesn't seem to emoliate him. Quite the contrary, it annoys him. I don't get it. Why do you care? Whatever happened is my responsibility, mine and my family's. Have I asked you for help? Then don't pester me with your questions. Listen, man, I'm not asking out of curiosity. I can help. The farmer looks at you with ill-disguised contempt. You help me? That's a laugh. Intellect. Solitude and isolation can become a problem for some people. You, for example, have lost the ability to believe in humankind. The man sighs bitterly. Isolation makes you naive, not distrustful. My issues with the world stem from being exposed to it for a long time, not from being ignorant. I'm here to tell you that you're wrong. Am I? And where am I wrong exactly? I've had my share of these motivational speeches even before the war started. At the end of the day, all people have the same ideas and goals, including you and me. We have to reach them together. Our political commissar flanneled just like that while I served in the army. I have a family. Everyone I want to see is here. Look, man, I can help you. Good God, we're mixing apples and oranges here. You might be right in your own fashion. But what are you getting at? You can't help me. I'm not hiring, and I don't have any other problems. Now get out of here. This conversation has reached a deadlock. Speechcraft, man, anyone can see that you're suffering. Get it off your chest. Come on. I have this question. Okay, so that didn't work out. I needed more speechcraft, so let's just go with what we're here to do. I was sent here to find someone. The father of the family looks at you indifferently, but you notice that the word find makes the vein under his left eye jerk treacherously before his face freezes, perfectly motionless. So what? Go on, search if that's what you were sent here to do. Thank God the woods are vast. Maybe you'll find your loss. Why have you come here then? I think I've told you we're not a guest house. We have enough mouths to feed and don't need more. We don't accept lodgers, neither do we servants. We're coping as we are. I said I was looking for someone. How have you deduced that I'm talking about more than one person? The farmer shudders when you marvel at the fact that he's aware of the number of Dan's missing envoys. These are tough times, man, you understand. Who would travel alone these days? Madmen, no one else. So it means the guys you're looking for also traveled in a group. He's quick. But I haven't seen anyone, neither have my children. As for the wife, she hasn't left the yard in a month. Don't be so quick to call people mad. I embarked upon my journey alone, and I'm not unique. The farmer shrugs his mighty shoulders. The exception proves the rule. If I tell you there was a peddler passing by, surely you'll understand he wasn't alone, but followed by guards and carriers. So when you mentioned someone, I instantly thought of a group of travelers. That's just the first thing that springs to mind. I don't have to strain my imagination. I have nothing to hide. The farmer's voice really sounds confident. Let me be blunt. I'm looking for 3 brothers, criminal folk. They were going to visit you and they disappeared. He crosses his hands on his chest and looks at you apprehensively. I don't know of any 3 brothers, seen nothing of them. Why do you care so much? Are you the 4th? Well, my condolences them. I've never seen them myself. It's Dan who's upset. The name of the criminal boss from the plant startles the man. He seems to know who you're talking about. Dan? What does this ghoul from the old factory have to do with it? What's his role here? He's the one who sent me here. Beads of sweat appear on the man's forehead. Did he? Sent for, to collect? And he's, for me? The farm owner lapses into incoherent mumbling, then clears his throat and continues. That lightning effect is really cool. And, how are they going to do it? If you've met the guys I'm talking about, you already know. Just tell me where they are. Your words produce the effect of the switch on an electronic device. A second ago, the farm owner was having a conversation with you, reacted, responded to your questions, albeit half-heartedly. Now he sinks into a world of his own. His look goes blank. He lowers his arms. He mumbles under his breath, and you can only catch a word here and there. Debtors. So it means that can it be for... Because I didn't give him the last 30 rubles? He sent those jerks to kill my daughter for 30 rubles? The man shrinks back from you and shudders, then recollects himself and gives an outraged scream. For a handful of freaking rubles? His scream gives way to unintelligible animal-like wailing. First, all color leaves his face, then returns with double strength. You're quite confident in your skills, but you still can't help but feel somehow you've signed your own death warrant. And you're at one with them? You work for this guy? You work for the person who sent murderers to kill a child? I thought you knew about those guys. The farmer looks at you with undisguised rage and contempt. This isn't going well. Well done, you. Do you want a medal? You'll get one, a lead one between the eyes. A young guy, guard at the farm's gate, has already pointed his weather-beaten gun at you. He looks scared out of his wits, but definitely ready to blow your brains out if need be. That is, of course, if he doesn't miss. Wait, man, can you explain what happened between you? The man flares his ox-like nostrils with rage. For a fraction of a second, you think he'll jump at you without wasting words, but he regains control of himself and suddenly goes quiet. His shoulders droop. Those three bastards killed our daughter. Sons of bitches. We lowered our guard. We were too careless. We sent her to pick berries in the woods alone nearby, and that's where they just... The farmer covers his eyes with his hands. His strong shoulders shake in silence. And then they had the nerve to come here, to this very house, asked if they could spend the night here. And I allowed them. Such a moron, such an idiot. I should have been worried about my daughter. And she did it before. She left for the night. She would stay at Petrovic's with the moonshiners. They wouldn't touch her. They'd protect her. Petrovic told me not to let her go like that. Now the man doesn't hide his tears. Suddenly he sits himself over his forehead with a fist. Such an idiot. Such a fool. Oh, and these scumbags asked to stay the night. No shame. They said they wanted to go to the south to Krasnoznameni. Said they didn't like working here. They wanted to try their luck in the big city, and then they offered to buy my wife a pendant. Masha's pendant. She told me. I went out into the yard where they put up their tent, asked what happened, but I didn't need to. I heard what they were talking about at the fire, about a girl in the wood whom they ravished and then butchered. The farmer lowers his eyes, red with crying. I killed them, all three of them, with a butchering knife. I cut the oldest guy's belly open from chest to navel. The middle one I cut his throat, and the youngest I lifted him and smashed his head against the door frame. The man hits his feast? The man hits his feast against his open palm with a resonant sound. Hits his feet against his... I don't know. Smashed his head into pieces. The farmer lowers his hands and raises his absent gaze at you. He bites at his lower lip in silence and looks utterly emaciated, as if the painful memories have drained his remaining power. What did you do to the bodies? The man waves apathetically in the direction of the pigsty. Pigs aren't picky. They eat what you give them. The proper burial for those three. You at least find her body? He sighs deeply and nods without looking you in the eye. I did later, in the woods. There was just a handful of earth on her face and body. I made a proper grave for her. You must have seen it already. But I can't make myself visit it. The farmer nods in silence. All his anger and vigor have disappeared, replaced by tiredness and lifelessness. I don't support lynch law, even in situations like this, but what's done is done. Look, there's nothing I can blame you for. You did the right thing. I see. I've got the information I need. Sorry, dude, but Meisha only has herself to blame. I condemn you to death for murdering the official representative. No. Look. He did the right thing. I gotta agree. The man spits out to the side and shrugs. He's clearly collecting himself. Right, I've told you everything. Now go. Report to whoever you need to report to. It doesn't matter. You can't escape your fate. Okay. Well, that was wild. I thought I was gonna find everyone here dead. The pig. Okay, not much going on in there. Let's see if we can get into the house. So there is... Oh, there are a couple people in here. Okay, well, let's start with this room. Oh, there's the kid's bed. Ooh, that feels bad. I don't even feel the need to steal this stuff. It would honestly be nice. Locked. Failed. 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 You broke it. Nice. What is this? A photo of a young girl. I'm not gonna take their photo. Yeah. That's what I thought. Just... That's rough. I mean, that's what happens when you send 3 psychopaths, right? I am gonna take their money, because, I mean, I need it. And they're NPCs. Okay, so that was everything to do in the house, it looks like. I'm gonna loot their trash. Because sometimes there's useful stuff in the trash. Don't want to discount it. You don't want to miss out on some prime grade A trash. Let me tell you. See? Useful stuff. Okay, so those 3 crazy guys murdered her. He said there was a grave. I don't see the grave. Is it out here somewhere? Oh, there it is. I'm certainly not going to dig that up. I think the guys that came here that did that, I don't know, feels like they got exactly what they deserved. I'm going to go report that they, just basically murdered a little girl. I'm siding with them on this one. Looks like we're going to need to wrap up here shortly. Oh, okay, daytime. But let's check out what we got going on here. Oh, I have hunger problems. Okay, we could... Junk scavengers, yeah. I was just about to make camp. Maybe there's a fire here that I could make my food at. No, it doesn't look like it. All right, well, let's chat. What do you got? You must be the leader. Sweet mask. You got nothing really useful. I will try and steal that gunpowder. Alright, we are firmly behind him. I could use rope. Just kidding. I could use the gunpowder. Just kidding. I don't even... I didn't even need it, but whatever, we tried. We do have hunger, so let's go ahead and make food real quick. Whoa, this is a new, different camp. That's interesting. Make some... Schiffer? I don't know what that is, but yeah. Yeah, warm up the canned meat. Okay. So we shouldn't have a hunger problem anymore. Is there anything here, or is this just a rundown house? I'm not seeing anything. That is awfully blue. Yeah, it looks like just a bunch of empty houses with nothing actually in them. Yeah, I can't even investigate most of the houses. Okay. So let's keep going. We're going to stop at this airplane crash, and I think that'll be a good place to stop for this episode, because other than that, all we're going to be doing is heading. Actually, you know what? Let's check this out first. If this is a giant area and it's a huge to-do, then we'll probably just end here. But let's go talk to Mr. at the front gate here. Oh, this is like a... There's a circus! There's a fucking circus, and he's a really scary clown. I don't want to be here anymore. An unshaven short man passionately smokes a ciggy, all the while spitting on the floor and sighing. Although just as you come closer to him, his manners completely change. He starts screaming out a strange poem of sorts and performing various dance moves. Gutsy, Gutsy, Gutsy the clown. His performance won't let you down. For just 10 rubles, he'll show you a trick. You'll laugh until you fall sick. Gutsy the clown, how did you invent a name like that? The clown comes to you with a smile that shows off his yellow, rotten teeth. It was never about choice. Life made me this name. He touches his red nose. Like my nose? Think it's a prop? Ha ha! How did that good doctor from Otradnaye say? A cancerous growth. Probably from all those times mother used to throw boiling water onto my face. Oh my god. Let's change the subject. Here, 10 rubles. Make me laugh. Hey, no problem. The grim-looking clown takes a few steps back, and he gets 3 colorful balls out of his pocket. He then starts skillfully juggling them. After about 3 minutes of juggling, he launches the balls into the air one by one and catches them with his mouth, swallowing each one whole. After the deed is done, the clown grimaces and starts screaming as if in pain. Every muscle in his body grows tense, and finally the balls, now covered in what looks to be a mixture of blood and slime, roll onto the floor from down his shirt. Ta-da! The clown lifts his hands with his last bits of strength, huffs like a dying horse, and spits some blood out. Here we go. I've seen enough for this life and the next one. I'm set. I don't need to see anything else. This is a very interesting place. Alright, well, we're gonna come back here. But there's just so much to explore here. I don't want to try to do this now. So let's see if we can wrap up this quest. Let's see if we can wrap this thing up with the bandits. Yeah, this area is just gigantic. This entire area is gigantic. There may not even really be anything outside of that camp, but just trying to explore that area seems like it's going to take forever. Okay. We're on our way. How close are we to a level? Ooh, not really at all. We've seen very little combat overall. Trading caravan, yeah. This is the third one we've seen just now, or today in this episode. See, so this guy, this is definitely one of the guys. I mean, his stock is different. This is the guy I think that we bought the pistol from originally. So here's my question. This and this whole crew look like the same guys that we found earlier. But the question is, I tried stealing from them all earlier. So does that carry over to this encounter? Or does this count as like a new group? Okay, so it doesn't. It doesn't carry over. You can't break the lock. Okay, well, I mean, if I can steal from them every single time I meet them, I'm going to. Probably not ever gonna really succeed much, but... I mean, I'm standing right in front of that guy, but there's no other way to try and... What is that? Oh, waste paper. Yeah. I mean, that was 4 fails. Did this guy have anything else that I might want to buy legitimately? We should make a crossbow, but it needs rope and... Well, actually, we can get rid of that. Diesel fuel and moonshine is worth so little. I thought it would be worth way more than that. We want to hold on to the meat. Wow, he has a lot of bullets. Yeah. That feels okay. Let's do this. Can we, what are we missing to craft that crossbow? Nothing. But our chance to make it is low. Chance unknown. So I don't know what experiment means. But let's try and make a crossbow. Rope snapped. Okay. Well, I mean, eventually we'll make it. Eventually we will make it. So we're going back here. We're going to tell them that they murdered the 3 guys and that he should cut them some slack because those guys murdered their daughter. So they really got what was coming to them. That feels fair. Junk scavengers, yeah. Wonder if these guys ever actually have anything useful. Let's see. What is that? An armored collar for a dog. That's neat. That's new. I haven't seen armor yet in the game before now. One day. One day. Damn. What does your skill have to be to succeed on a regular basis? Oh. I'm tempted just to start murdering caravans. Because then at least we could get their guns and all the stuff they're carrying. Because right now it doesn't feel like putting points into pickpocket was worth anything. And every time I say that, I'm like, no, we'll just put more points into it. Eventually, we'll have enough points in it that we can steal from everyone. But we're going to handicap our character because we're not going to be putting points into anything else until then. Okay, well, let's go talk to this guy and then we'll wrap it up after we complete this quest. I haven't had a chance to shoot my gun at anyone, but maybe that's not such a bad thing. I've come to report. Go on, then. I found out what happened to the brothers. He shrugs without showing much emotion. All right, report. Those 3 killed the farmer's older daughter and got what was coming to them. The father of the family killed all of them. Dan's face turns grim. He clenches and unclenches his fist several times and finally looks up at you. Well, that's surely an oversight on my part. All right. Answer me this. Do those farmers know who sent those idiots? Yeah, they sure do. Well, that's quite tragic, but oh well. If that's the case, they'll have to be disposed of. I think I'll assign this task to Baldur and Silent Slayer. They're quite experienced. No. They're not guilty of anything. Do even the simplest of things need to be explained to you? Listen. In these lands, I'm trying to create a real state out of these drunks and mud peasants. A state where I'm going to be the only ruler. That's why I'm teaching them total obedience. Respect to the tax system and adherence to basic laws. Therefore, disobedience is a punishable offense. Punishment is ruthless and brutal, the classic stuff. It's enough to have them grind their teeth during the lean years, but it's not enough to scare them away for good. So for all their hard work, I provide them with something of a peaceful, quiet, and calm life. What will, however, scare them away, or what's even worse, turn them against me and my men, is a rumor that I sent out murderers to local farms to kill people for no reason. Damn it, if these idiots came back alive for their unauthorized absence, I would have publicly hanged them. But there's nothing I can do now. Shit happened. You can't turn back time. The family needs to be dealt with for their common good, and the faster the better. No. 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 I can't have a full-on brawl with these guys right now. I would lose the fight. There are too many people with guns here. I'll do it. I'll take the assignment. Oh. He gestures for you to be quiet. He quickly writes something down in his notebook and finally acknowledges you. Listen here, you completed the assignment. You did well. I appreciate that. Start, here's your cut. The leader takes out a bundle of bills from his bosom and hands it to you. Here's 700 rubles. It's good money. You know, that wasn't an easy assignment. I'd use all of my diplomatic magic with the farmers. Maybe a little raise is in order? My speechcraft is so low. Not gonna happen. You don't feed me beans, you damn Cicero. 700 rubles is the right price. Okay, whatever. The moment you finished your sentence, the mob leader's going through his notebook, obviously looking for something he's written down in the past. He's not even listening to you anymore. Finally, he nods at you and hides his notebook back into his chest pocket piece. Oh, well, fine. It's in the past, at least for now. At the moment, I have a different assignment for you. I think you'll be happy to know that unlike your previous task, this assignment is foolproof. Even a dog could do it. But with something, at least partially, resembling a human, it should take that much less time. In just a few words, you need to scout out a certain place that everyone's talking about lately, but no one has any useful information about it. I'm talking about the so-called Roaring Forest, also known as the Rattling Forest or the Rumbling Forest. Has a lot more such names. Give me your map, I'll mark it for you. Don't fucking put a hole in my map this time, you dick! I need it! I'll mark it for you, but that's all. It's all legwork after that. When you get to look around, take a stroll in the neighborhood, ask the locals if there should be any. Find out why the Roaring Forest roars, and that's it. Yeah. What are the most widespread theories as to why it's roaring? An underground railway, a secret bunker of the Communist Party, mutants, magic, fairy dust, Olympic diving, you name it. I'm inclined to believe that those are just the fluctuations of the Earth's surface, but I can't be completely certain. Why are you interested? If the rumors are true and there's some secret bunker or lab in an underground railway, I want to get that place completely under my control. Okay. All right, so that's that. I want to murder every single person here. But I just don't have the firepower to do it. I do have the firepower to shoot this guy in the eyeball and then reload my game, though. Get shot in the eye. Slightly injured. He's running away. Right, every enemy in this entire... So at least I shot the pistol. We know how it works. That's good. Yeah, so that's gonna be it. We have hopefully some combat to do in the next episode. We cured our withdrawal, which was a big thing that I needed. I found a gun, which was another big thing I needed. We also got a brand new knife, which the damage is almost the same on this, probably because of my skills with weapons, I would imagine. Yeah. So that's that. We got a lot of the stuff done that I wanted to, so we're going to go ahead and save. Next episode, we'll be hopefully doing more combat, and then we'll be going to the Roaring Forest, it sounds like. And at some point, I'm going to murder every single person in this camp, because that's just not okay, and I couldn't save those people to farm, which is real unfortunate. So, that's where we're going to end. Check it out. This is episode 5, so I'll be back in episode 6 with more Adam RPG. This game's still a ton of fun. I'm loving it the more I play it. So that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay bronzed, guys.